So The Witcher 4 just got a ton of news revealed by CD Projekt Red during their recent investors meeting that was held yesterday, and they gave us some pretty significant updates regarding The Witcher 4, providing clarity on the overall development timeline. We also got news about the release window, how many developers are currently working on The Witcher 4 versus, let's say, The Witcher Remake, as well as Project Orion. They gave us so much news during the investors call that I'm going to recap in this video. We have a lot to cover, guys, so check the video chapters for easy viewing. Also, don't forget to enter the PS5 giveaway. Those details are in the pinned comment, and let's get started. So jumping into the biggest news, the CFO of CD Projekt Red addressed some questions regarding the game's release date during the fiscal earnings report, and he stated that CDPR does not plan to launch The Witcher 4 by the end of 2026, which is confirmation that it will not fall within the time frame of the company's first target for its incentive program, which concludes on December 31st, 2026, which that news right there effectively pushes the release window to 2027 onward. Now, if you've been following The Witcher 4 and all of the happenings at CD Projekt Red, this should come to no surprise. Let's be honest, like when we saw the reveal trailer for The Witcher 4, we didn't expect it to be happening until probably 2027, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get it until 2028, but either way, the confirmation of a post-2026 launch led to a drop in the CDPR stock by about 10%, and there was a mixed reception amongst fans. Like, some people are really upset that CDPR is not releasing The Witcher 4 until after 2026, which is understandable, but you know, let them cook, give them enough time to make a good game, and they will. Now, CDPR then confirmed that The Witcher 4 has entered the most intensive phase of development and is now in full production, with 58% of the studio's workforce, around 411 developers, all dedicated to The Witcher 4. Now, we also got confirmation that the team that is currently developing The Witcher Remake is also working on The Witcher 4 as well, and they'll be working on it until the Unreal Engine 5 version that CDPR has been using is ready for them to take on the project. It was confirmed that The Witcher 1 Remake remains in the early concept stages, and then the sequel to Cyberpunk Project Orion will be entering pre-production very soon, which that is all really exciting news. But that's not where the news ends, because in the investors call there was a Q&A section that revealed even more details, so let's get into it. So jumping right into the Q&A, this first question was asked: you said near the end that you don't expect The Witcher 4 to be released by the end of 2026. Given that you already know that now, can we have any confidence that it will land in 2027? To which CDPR responded, we are not going to announce the precise launch date for the game yet. All we can share for now to give more visibility to investors is that the game will not be launched within the time frame of the first target for the incentive program, which ends December 31st, 2026. They then asked a follow-up question: does the slight reorganization of your project teams around Sirius, The Witcher Remake, and The Witcher 4 affect the timing of those three projects? To which CDPR responded, no, there are no connections, or there is nothing that we can imagine Sirius influencing on The Witcher 4. Both projects run independently. Sirius is mostly developed in North America on its own, and we believe the changes will bring more efficiency and more alignment to the Sirius team with the prior procedures, systems, and game development the way we develop games. The Witcher 4 is developed fully in Poland, and the two teams are not crossing in any significant way. Now, this brings us to another question from someone named Christoph Kott from STA. They posed the question: in your opinion, how big is the chance that GTA 6 will raise the standard price of AAA games? To which CDPR responded, it will be an opinion because we have no intimate knowledge of that. He said, you know, the opinion is that we are going to find out soon what's going to happen. There's a likelihood for sure. I mean, it's been indicated on a few calls, but it's pure speculation, to be honest. Our stance is if the standard price changes for the market, it will work towards our benefit for sure. That's where we sit. Now, another investor asked the question: in order to deliver your 2022 to 2026 incentive program target, you'll still need to generate around 1 billion net profits in 2025 and 2026, which seems extremely difficult without any new projects. Could you shed some light on new projects that may help you achieve these goals? CDPR then answered the question: yeah, the incentive program targets are for 2023 till 2026, so a small correction in dates, but yes, that's true. We still need to deliver slightly above 1 billion in Polish currency. What I can say is that our business success is based on longevity of our products, active franchise flywheel management and releases of new content. And they said we expect to be active in all of the mentioned areas within the remains of this time frame, which that sparks my curiosity. How do they plan on, increasing the longevity of some of their games? Like, what kind of new content could they be releasing? I can't wait to find out. Now, the next question that was asked was, now that you've entered full production for The Witcher 4, are you able to size the total development costs you expect for the game? CDPR then responded, in terms of headcount, we believe the headcount is at the target size for now. It may obviously fluctuate over time, but in general, we are where we should be. In terms of future costs, especially those related to later development stages like localization or QA, those will get more intense closer to the end of development. Obviously, things will change, but the general rule we follow is that we do not guide on future budgets. And next up, someone asked the question, can we ask for an update on the progress of the animation and live action projects? To which CDPR said, we have no specifics to be shared. I would only say that these are the two separate processes. When it comes to animation, we've seen some teases in the last year, so naturally I would expect more information coming sooner on the animation side rather than the live action side. Other than that, we really have nothing new to share today. We then got a follow-up question that was asked, what percentage of investment expenditures are animation and live action projects and unannounced projects? CDPR answered, most of the investment expenditures on development projects come from the major products we are involved in, which is The Witcher 4 and Project Orion. The other projects are much smaller than the main flagship titles we work on. We then got a question regarding the whole new Witcher trilogy, to which someone said, you have probably already had some experience with the production of the new Witcher. Based on this work and the observations of the entire development process so far, also taking into account the use of the new Unreal Engine, do you think that it is possible to release the entire trilogy in a 6-year window? Like, what kind of question is that, first of all? Like, 6 years to release the entire trilogy? Like, does this dude even play games? But CDPR responded and said, at this moment in time, we see nothing that would prove this goal to be impossible, which, boy oh boy, was that a PR answer. Then they said, our experience of working with the Unreal Engine 5 has been actually pretty good. We are progressing as planned. Any hiccups that we encounter, we are able to straighten out ourselves, and sometimes with support from the Epic team, so nothing changes in terms of our outlook in the frequency of releases in the new Witcher trilogy. And the final relevant question during the Q&A section was, do you plan any meaningful licensing deals in 2025, like the one you signed in 2024 with Sony for The Witcher 3? CDPR then responded, so long story short, we may consider that, but that is not confirmation that we're doing something like that this year specifically. One thing I can definitely state is that we're not fans of including our titles in subscription services of any kind for launch. However, for a back catalog, if it makes sense business-wise and time-wise from the franchise perspective, we can consider that. But there's no confirmation for 2025 or 2026 or any other year coming from me right now. So yeah, from what it sounds like, overall, it sounds like business as usual in terms of what CDPR has been up to, which is exciting. Obviously, there's currently 411 developers working on The Witcher 4, and it remains to be in the full-scale production. In terms of Project Sirius, that one is in pre-production phase. And then we have The Witcher Remake, which that is currently in the concept phase, which we kind of thought it was going to be in the concept phase for quite a while. I think we all kind of anticipated The Witcher Remake to be released after The Witcher 4, mainly because the remake will also be utilizing the Unreal Engine 5. And now that we know that the team over at The Witcher Remake is currently helping the development on The Witcher 4 until the engine is fully modified. I'm calling it like modified, but it's really Witcher-fied. Like, once we get a Witcher-fied engine for the Unreal Engine developed with support from Epic Games, then they'll start working on The Witcher Remake. But for now, we can expect the remake to happen probably a while after The Witcher 4. My guess is, like, if we're not getting The Witcher 4 until 2027 or 2028, then we're probably not going to get The Witcher 1 remake until like 2029 plus, maybe 2030 at this point. Now, we also got confirmation that Cyberpunk 2077's Project Orion is still in the concept stage, but we did get some rumors that Orion will be entering pre-production relatively soon. Like, they've been doing a hiring blitz for pretty much every project that CDPR has been working on. So I'm sure as they get more employees and finish up that concept phase, then pre-production will start pretty soon after that. And then we have a new IP, Project Hadar, which that is in the IP concept phase, which that is going to be a lifetime away. Like, I don't even consider it to be a thing right now because of how much it's in the IP concept phase. And then we have an unannounced project being developed by Fool's Theory, which that will happen probably after they finish development on The Witcher Remake. Again, it was confirmed that Fool's Theory is working on The Witcher 4's development as well. Once the engine is fully Witcher-fied, then they'll work on The Witcher Remake, and then after that, it will be on their unannounced project. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff happening with CDPR. I was expecting this investors meeting to be pretty similar. Like, I didn't think we were going to get any like bombshell news. The biggest one being that we're not going to get The Witcher 4 until 2027 plus, which is unfortunate, but kind of expected. That's going to wrap it up with this video though. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel with your notifications turned on, and don't forget to enter the PS5 giveaway. Those details in the pinned comment. And until next time, this has been Wes, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.